Now the election of Donald Trump is set to reshape America, but also stands to reshape global politics, from wars to the economy. Governments are bracing to see just what the world will look like as a result of Trump 2.0.
As Donald measures drapes in the Oval Office, world leaders have rushed to offer their congrats.
I want to congratulate Donald on a decisive
begin by congratulating President-elect Trump.
I once again want to reiterate my congratulations to President Trump.
I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate him on his election as President of the United States.
If Vlad seems excited, at least by his standards, it could be because of Donald's promise about the war in Ukraine.
If I'm president, I will have that war settled in one day, 24 hours.
24 hours is roughly how long it took for Ukraine's president, Volodymyr Zelensky, to warn European leaders this would be devastating for his country.
I believe that President Trump truly wants a fast solution. I am sure that a fast end of war means losses.
The president-elect has guaranteed a similarly hasty end to the war in Gaza, but Benjamin Netanyahu believes Trump's ascension means even greater support for his government. A view apparently shared by Israeli troops.
On the occasion of Donald Trump's presidency, God bless America, God bless Israel. Woo!
I think Trump has essentially told Netanyahu that Israel can do what it wants. So Trump is basically going to say, don't worry, I'm going to fix it. But he won't actually have a concrete plan for how that gets achieved.
There's much uncertainty over what happens next, which is why Joe Biden today offered these words of advice.
Bring down the temperature.
Except temperature lowering may prove tough, given Trump has dismissed climate science and strongly advocated for increased fossil fuel production.
I think there actually is some reason to be hopeful here. A lot of states in the U.S. have already laid out plans for how to significantly reduce their emissions. And it's going to be really hard for Trump to peel that back. I don't think he would waste his time.
Then there's the global economy. Remember when the movie Donnie Darko asserted that
of all the phrases in the English language, cellar door is the most beautiful?
Well, it turns out Donnie Trumpo has a slightly different take.
To me, the most beautiful word in the dictionary is tariff.
Yes, Don has promised tariffs of up to 20% will be placed on all imports across the board in order to drive up revenue and encourage local production.
China is at the top of his list. Most economists have agreed that the tariffs will be terrible for the global economy. I mean, the costs could go into the trillions.
So, with Donald Trump's decisions leading not just America, but the world, where exactly will he take us? Yeah.
Those tariffs are fascinating, but actually the word you used in that bit, uncertainty, is the absolute key for this. And if you listen to people who really know what they're talking about, they say, we don't know. We don't know exactly what this means for... And, we're all thinking, what will this mean for us? What does it mean for Australia, etc.? But for people in Ukraine and for people in Gaza and for people in Lebanon, the whole of the Middle East, that uncertainty, is a life and death thing. And I think it's just worth thinking about that.
And I absolutely don't claim to be someone who knows anything, but I do fear that when we are so ultra-focused on something like the American election, what are we not focusing on and what are we not seeing?
Yeah, and what have we missed?
And what have we missed?
What have we missed?